Hey Bravo fam, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you guys are here today. If you want more Bravo content, more Bravo news, and more Real Housewives reviews, get yourself subscribed to my channel. Button to subscribe, it's right below. Just go ahead and give it a click. It's super easy. All right, it's time, y'all. It's time to review The Real Housewives of New York City, Part 1. So this is the first in-person reunion since March, and I am so freaking glad, y'all. So glad. Because I was, honest to God opinion, I was getting kind of bored with the Zoom reunions. There, I said it, that's my opinion, but I was getting bored. So I'm so glad that the ladies, they are finally together in person to hash out the fucking shit. So because it's the first in-person reunion, Bravo has been taking a ton of safety precautions, which is amazing, amazing, amazing to see. So many masks all around. So many face shields. There's a PPE table with masks and sanitizer and gloves and all the things needed to keep everyone safe. We have temperature checks to get into the warehouse to do the filming. We have social distancing everywhere. We have plexiglass barriers. We have disinfecting of everything. And we even have health screening questionnaires. So before the ladies can even get into the warehouse, along with their temperatures being checked, they also need to ask and answer a questionnaire. So they answer questions such as, have you been to a COVID hotspot? Have you been in contact with anyone that's tested positive within 14 days? Questions along those lines. And how the fuck did Ramona Singer pass her test? She lied. There, I said it. So the one very big change this reunion go around is not only are we doing all the COVID procedures, all the ladies are now in chairs. So we no longer have the traditional reunion couches with Andy Cohen in the middle. All the ladies are in separate chairs, 6 feet apart, with Andy in front of them, like way more than 6 feet apart. So that's the one big noticeable difference this reunion. And Ramona, her face is different, y'all. Did anyone notice that? Ramona has a new face, and don't let her say, oh, it's Simply Ageless. It's my Simply Ageless by Ramona Singer. Bitch, that stuff doesn't come in a tube. You got work done. Own it, baby. Own it. You got work done. Your face is tight for the gods. Thank you very much. You look good, though. You look good. Sonia, though, also looking freaking amazing. Right out the gun, she came clean and said that she got a neck and lower facelift and was inspired by Ellen Barkin. And honestly, I can totally see. She literally went to her surgeon and with a picture of Ellen Barkin and said, make me look like this. Because she kind of does resemble Ellen Barkin. Like, do y'all fucking see this? All right, let's do a side-by-side. Here is Sonia Morgan, and here is Ellen Barkin. Same damn person. Same damn person. There, I said it. And Tinsley, keeping up with her contractual obligations, showing up to the reunion. Good for you, girl. The princess has returned, and I am ready for her to drag the fuck out of Dorinda. Drag her. Drag her, Monique. Okay. We open up the reunion by Andy asking how all the ladies did during quarantine. So Leah, she spent the majority of her time in New York City. Ramona, she was in Florida with her ex-husband Mario and her daughter Avery. No, y'all, they are not getting back together. I wish they would, because maybe Ramona would chill the fuck out a little bit, but it's not gonna happen. Sonia, she was at a wellness spa doing colonics and juicing all day. That wellness spa did her well. She looks fucking amazing. So now let's just cut to the chase. The quarantine Instagram post that Leah put on her page. Y'all,
I am so disgusted by some of my castmates and their families who spent the entire quarantine in Florida living it up. They come back to New York and are out like nothing, not taking the seriously, and basically laughing in all of our faces. You guys.
Gee, I wonder who she's talking about. Ramona. So let's break this down. I said what I said because Ramona lacks empathy as she posted workout videos and drinking with her daughter and dancing all around as if nothing is going on at all with COVID. Like, she has very little acknowledgement of people dying. And I think that's what Leah was trying to get. Like, you're out here posting pictures of you dancing and you doing yoga and you drinking and going out and hanging out with girlfriends, but yet you're not acknowledging that people are dying at all. And that was the issue that Leah had with Ramona. And then Ramona returned to New York City after being in Florida where cases were rising with, again, little empathy to the fact that New York City has just been through fucking hell and was the epicenter of COVID, and she's out running around meeting with all of her girlfriends, doing this, doing that, galliganting around like zero cares in the world. Like, that's the problem with Ramona. She's so tone deaf to everything. She like puts on social media all these like perfect things and look at me, I'm out doing this and I'm out doing that, and never once is it like acknowledging what is actually happening in the real world. She lives in Ramona world. And here's the kicker. Ramona tested positive for COVID. She had the freaking virus and is still out there galliganting around. Like, bitch, you can still get infected. Like, what are you doing? Like, have a little self-awareness to what is going on around you in the world. Like, that's all we're asking. Like, you live in a Ramona Singer state of mind all the time. Tone deaf.
That's the point right there.
I don't have the virus.
That's the ignorance right there.
I don't have the virus.
I can't say
I don't have the
anything.
virus.
It's ignorance.
I don't have the virus.
Wow, Ramona. Wow. And to top it all off, Ramona went to a party hosted by Don Trump Jr. in the Hamptons, the same party that the girlfriend tested positive for COVID, and Ramona is still out galliganting around like nothing is going on. It's a freaking state of delusion if you don't ask me myself. Like, oh my God, it is so freaking delusional. It just makes my freaking mind explode. Like, this is a whole new level of ignorance. Like, does she not know that you can get reinfected? Like, Andy Cohen is saying to her, like, I'm scared to get reinfected because you can get reinfected.
Ramona, just so you know, you can get it again.
Yeah, but
I'm scared of getting it again.
Correct.
But that seems to not faze Ramona in any way, shape, or form. She's still got to go out and get that D and go meet men and go hang out with her 50 fucking girlfriends. Ah! She pisses me off. She pisses me off. That's all I've got to say about her. Like, she's out at social clubs, she's out at gatherings, she's playing tennis at freaking, like, country clubs. She's an entitled piece of shit. She really is. She's like, look up white privileged, and there's Ramona Singer.
No, you don't have to follow the rules, but everybody else has to follow the rules. And I was allowed to come back, bitch. I was allowed. And for you to point fingers and say things.
And there it is. People are out here dying. We're almost at 200,000 deaths. And Ramona is out here not one ounce of acknowledgement or empathy about anything going on around her because it doesn't involve her.
While she was in Boca Raton, she was all doing her dancing and things during the day. At night, she was at a speakeasy with no mask on. At the Breakers with Harry Dubin.
She didn't have to wear a mask
No
outside.
mask on.
And also showing herself dancing, and people are dying.
Ramona.
There, I said it. It doesn't involve her. So she feels like she doesn't need to say anything because it doesn't directly affect her. The level of delusion with this woman is mind-blowing. We know you don't wear masks in the ocean.
150
Okay, all right. Okay, guys.
Send this message.
I
We
don't
are
wear masks in
responsible
the
for a
ocean.
message
I
to
don't wear
the
masks in
world.
the ocean.
Okay.
I don't wear masks in the ocean. 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 And of course, Andy still wants to grill her. And of course, Ramona is like, no, we're done. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We're done. But let me tell you, Andy Cohen is going to have the last question, bitch.
Saying one comment. Do you understand how maybe what you're putting out there on social media is not compliant?
And it all just boils down to this. Ramona has literally zero self-awareness. She's just the worst. Like, Andy Cohen, if you're watching this, how in the heck did she not get fired? She's gotta go. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. We're done talking about COVID. We're done. So I got a question for all of y'all. How would you guys rate Leah's freshman season on RHONY? I would give her a fucking A+. She was great. She gave us throwing tiki torches, tattoo gate, naked in a pool, throwing ravioli at Ramona. She gave us unforgettable moments. She gave us unforgettable one-liners. Bitch, I elevate this shit. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bitch. Sometimes you've just gotta throw one ravioli. I hate tiki torches! Aaliyah, if you're watching, you need to come out with your own line of tiki torches. There, I said it. That's my opinion. Come out with Tiki Torches by Leah McSweeney. She's a tough New Yorker. She's a businesswoman. She has no filter. She's real. She brings a different viewpoint to RHONY. I love her so much. Leah, you were outstanding this season. Good for you. And we also then found out the backstory of the vagina tattoo wings. So Leah was on hallucinogenics and went to another universe. And when she came down from her high, she said that she had purple wings and she needed to get that tattooed onto herself. And she's like, well, I would get it on my back, but that's boring and everybody does that. So I got it tattooed on my pussy. That's why I'm giving you an A+, bitch. All right, so now it's finally time to address all of the drinking from this season. So Andy asks the ladies if they've done anything to alter their behavior from all the drinking from the past season. Luann said that she stopped drinking again. Leah, she also gave up drinking again. Sonia, she went to a wellness retreat and stopped drinking. And Dorinda, well, Dorinda just sucks. The whole time Andy kept asking her questions, Dorinda kept turning to Ramona and being like, well, Ramona likes to say this, and Ramona likes to say that, and Ramona calls people drunks and calls people mental health issues and does, instead of like addressing the question, she just turns to Ramona and was like, well, Ramona did this and Ramona does that. And
Of course, when the season ends, I think we all stop. I mean, I'm not like Ramona. I'm not out every night. Ramona is out every single night drinking.
Ramona. Like, bitch, answer the fucking question. And she's just, again with the low blows. Dorinda, again with the low blows.
Hello, why do you think I'm thin? I drink water. Yes,
You're not that thin, but okay.
And now Dorinda is saying that Ramona called Leah a whore, a tramp, lowbrow, and then this nugget of a quote was uttered, and I will never forget it ever.
You are disgusting.
Okay, let her finish.
Oh my God, Dorinda.
Okay.
Oh my God, go to
let
church.
her finish.
Ugh, you're disgusting. Go to church. Thank you. I needed that. And y'all, we think that Ramona is the queen of deflection, but I really think it might be a runner-up for Dorinda. She deflects like a no one's business. All through this part one of the reunion, that's all she did is just deflect. I'm not gonna answer the question. I'm gonna blame Ramona. I'm gonna blame this person. I'm gonna do that. Like, answer the question, please. Andy then asks Dorinda why she gets so angry when people bring up her drinking. And again, Dorinda turns to Ramona and starts blaming Ramona and deflecting the question away from her. And you can tell Andy is getting so annoyed with Dorinda because he's like, just answer the question. I'm asking you the question.
I want to talk about you.
That's the thing.
I feel like
I'll
you're
answer it.
deflecting every time I ask this question.
Deflection,
Okay,
Dorinda.
just
I can't talk with her.
Okay.
I want you to answer the question. Dorinda, she's literally turning the tables off of her to get the spotlight away from her so she can deflect the question onto other ladies so she doesn't need to answer it.
When you watch it back, does it make you question your relationship with alcohol?
Yes, of course. I think we all question our relationship with alcohol.
Like, I don't know why you're so defensive. Just say, I have a drinking problem. This is why I drink, because I am stressed. And this is why I get so angry. Like, answer the question. You don't want to answer and you don't want to be truthful. And she doesn't even make anything about her. She brings in everybody else. Well, I don't have a drinking problem. Everybody else has a drinking problem. I have a drinking problem, but so does everybody else. Why do you have to bring everyone else into it? It's your question, bitch. Just answer it. I got so frustrated with Dorinda because she wouldn't answer anything and made everything about everybody else instead of about her. I'm like, good Lord, you're giving me anxiety. She's just not willing to admit that she needs to adjust her behavior, and it's really annoying. Everybody else has admitted that they've adjusted their behavior, but Dorinda's like, I don't have a problem. It's everybody else that has an issue. I'm good. Like, the defensiveness is just on another level. All the other ladies are 100% willing to say, yes, I have an issue. I saw my behavior. I watched my behavior back and I go, ooh, I didn't like what I saw. So I knew I had to make a change. Everybody has said that except Dorinda. She's like, I'm fine. I don't have an issue. You have an issue. You have an issue. I don't have an issue. Andy, you have the issue. I'm good. Fuck you, bitch. Answer. Dorinda's not gonna answer though. Like, let's just let it be. Let that go. She's never gonna admit that she has a drinking problem. She's never gonna admit that she has an anger problem. And that's fucking why she got fired. Okay? That's why she's gone. Now maybe she should ship up. So maybe in a season or two she can come back. I liked fun Dorinda. I don't like this Dorinda. This Dorinda is not fun. This is not a make it nice Dorinda. Let's get away from the drinking and the Dorinda. So let's talk about Tinsley. She is back. Her and Scott, they are still together. And yes, she's got a fucking ring to prove it. Honestly, I'm happy for her. I'm really happy for her. I hope that she finds exactly what she wants. I hope that she and Scott are happy together. I'm wishing nothing but the best for her because she literally deserves it. So let's set the record straight. She said that Scott did not make her choose between him and the show, but it was a big reason why she left. But he didn't make her leave. She felt that by staying on the show, it would be toxic for their relationship. I mean, duh. Dorinda would have made your life so much freaking hell that you would have broke up again. So I can see exactly where she's coming from and I respect it. I get it. And Luann, I didn't realize that you had in Italian television.
For sure. I've left a career in Italian television for my first husband.
And it would not be a reunion without a weird Sonia Morgan moment.
But that's how much I loved him, actually, like, solidified our relationship even more.
Hold on 1 second. Sonia, you're putting sanitizer on your legs.
Well, guess what? I need a little shine for tonight.
Okay.
Anyway.
So Tinsley addressed the turkey baster comment, and Dorinda could barely muster up an apology to Tinsley. And when she did apologize, it was sarcastic and condescending. And then she blamed it on a bad joke. It's not a joke, Dorinda. It's not a joke. It was very mean because so many families can't get pregnant and use IVF as a way to get pregnant. And it's just not something that you joke about, especially the way that you joked about it. It was very low. And especially since your boss, Andy Cohen, did IVF in order to get his son. So stuff like that you shouldn't joke about, And honestly, rumor is that's the comment that got her fired. You crossed Andy Cohen. Duh, of course you got fired. So now we finally find out the real issue of why Dorinda and Tinsley have so many issues. So during season 11 last year, while the ladies were in Miami, Dorinda had a blow up. So bad that producers didn't feel like it was safe for Tinsley to be in the house with her. So here's what happened. Let's break it down. Scott gave John money. So apparently they did a project of some sort together, and Dorinda did not want John to take money from Scott. Well, John, behind Dorinda's back, took money that Scott gave him, accepted the money. Dorinda found out and was pissed. So because of that, she is taking the issues that she has with John taking money from Scott and projecting it all onto reason that Dorinda's mad. It has nothing to do with Tinsley at all, but she manifested it into an issue with Tinsley. The issue really should be with John and how he betrayed her trust. He took money from Scott, so the issue is with John. That's where your issue should be with Dorinda, not with Tinsley. Like, let it be a separate issue. Like, it's just mind-blowing. And the fact that Dorinda was like, there's no footage, and then they played unseen footage.
Don't run game behind my back ever. I don't want you to talk to Scott. He's not your friend. So when I say to you, don't do something, you better listen.
Gold. Bravo gold. So Dorinda, she is angry, she's obsessive, she's jealous. That's what all this boils down to. I think Dorinda is a very jealous person. She's jealous of Tinsley, and there I said it. That's my opinion. So that is a wrap for Real Housewives of New York City Reunion Part 1. Real Housewives of New York City Reunion Part 2. It airs next week, and I will be back to break it all down for y'all. Get subscribed to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment below. What were your best moments of Reunion Part 1? Let me know. I wanna know. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. Bye.